Alright, so here we go. First couple of things you're going to need to wrap a cigarette lighter in duct tape are going to be a cigarette lighter and then duct tape. So you can get one of these. I got this at Circle K, but you can get these anywhere. This is an expensive one. This was 99 cents. I think with tax I paid $1.08 in Arizona, but I like this one because it's got a plastic body, it's orange, I can see it if I drop it, and it makes fire. So that's what you need out in the wilderness. You're gonna have to light a smoke or a Black and Mild or you know, whatever else you smoke out of glass pipes or whatever. And this does the trick, and it's only $1.08. You could probably find these for cheaper. This is an expensive one. It's kind of a high quality plastic and a really nice flint on it. So I mean, I don't recommend everybody who starts with a cigarette lighter to buy this much of an expensive one, but if you want quality, yeah, this would be probably a good one to go with. And then here we have duct tape. And this is actually by Highland. This is a thinner duct tape that you can find over at the Home Depot. Duct tape is getting kind of expensive these days with the oil prices going up, because duct tape is actually made, these adhesives are made with petroleum. So if the oil price is up, the duct tape price is going to be way up. And this is a big roll. This will probably last me the rest of my life, and I'll pass this down to my daughter. So she can use duct tape. This is good for anything from closing up wounds to fixing transmissions, fixing exhaust systems in your vehicle if you're stranded. This is a great, Highland is a nice quality duct tape. You can get thicker like Gorilla Tape. Gorilla Tape would be even better for fixing transmissions that I've found, until it melts. Once you start driving, it'll melt, and then you'll have to stop driving within probably 2 or 3 miles and put more Gorilla Tape on your transmission or your muffler, because the engine heats it up quite a bit, and it'll melt, but it'll get you home. So here we go. First thing you want to do is take your lighter, peel this duct tape off if you can get it off, and we want to start with a real nice, clean, even parallel edge, because if you don't get this parallel, this edge right here, if you can see it, if you don't get this parallel, then the duct tape is gonna, as you roll it off, it's gonna go all the way up to the part where the flame comes out, and then when you use your lighter to light whatever you're lighting, the duct tape will start melting, kind of like when you fix exhausts. So what I like to do is just kind of almost like a joint, you know, roll this kind of like this, nice and even, you know what I mean? Tap it down a little bit like you would if you're, you know, rolling a big fatty, and keep going. And then this, as it comes off the duct tape roll, it'll probably wrinkle a little bit because this is really thin tape, like I said, but just keep it nice and parallel and nice and even. So here we go, getting a couple of feet on there. If you have a metal plate fall out of your head and you need to put it back in and then close up the wound, you're going to want at least a couple of feet of duct tape. And this is nice, this is rolling up really tight, so I'm pretty happy about that. You can see comes straight off the roll. Don't let it get too long, because if you let it get too long off the roll, it's just going to wrinkle even more and then start to turn up towards that hot part of the lighter. And this is the part of the lighter that where the flame comes out of. A lot of people think that this part is where the flame comes out of, but you know, they're probably just drunk or something. So here we go. You can see that's coming off nice and high and tight. And that should give us a couple of feet of duct tape, which is enough to fix pretty much anything in the entire world. You can see how that's going on there really nicely. See how tight that is. And duct tape can fix your tent. You can wrap your head in it if it's raining. Duct tape is also waterproof. So if it is raining, you can always just take this stuff and tape it right onto your head, and it'll keep the rain off your head. I also like to throw a few feet on my shoulders, because your shoulders throw off a bunch of heat. 30% of your heat comes off your head, but your shoulders actually throw a lot of heat too when you're in the rain. If your shoulders are getting wet, you're gonna get chilly. So I think we're good here. We probably got about, I don't know, maybe 3 feet. So when we get to this stage, what you want to do, duct tape has these seams in it, and all you got to do is kind of put your thumb down onto one of those seams, and it'll tear right off. And then what you want to do at this point is kind of just seal that up so it stays on, and then you can roll that again. As I said, if I don't know if you smoke marijuana or whatever, you can kind of just roll that up. Don't even have to lick it or anything. And that's it. Now you're covered. You got something you can put in your pocket that has multi-uses instead of just lighting a fire. Now you've got, instead of 1 use, maybe you've got 3 uses. Or who knows, if you're repairing your car out there, if your car breaks down and you need this duct tape, now maybe you have 12 uses. I don't know, but great survival technique. And I'll see you guys in the bush.